Hi Taurus, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I'm kind of chuckling because I've had 4 false starts to this reading today, Taurus. The first time I had kick-started off with one of the oracles and I'll tell you what came through, but they fell everywhere. It was a shenanigans. So I was like, clearly I'm meant to restart, so I reshuffled and there was something different at the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to tell you there was a bit of a story there. But then again, I tried 3 more times and I was tripping on all of my words. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. So let's hope this is it, Taurus. Let's hope I can get my mojo together. Welcome to my channel. My name is Karen and readings go up here, as I said, fortnightly, which is every 2 weeks. I also do a ton of bonuses, and last week I posted one for Taurus, which was really interesting. I do remember there was potentially a situation involving either a team, a group, a network, or a friendship, because 3 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups showed up in that reading. So I did call that some of you could be involved in third-party situations, but I wasn't feeling that heavily. I was feeling more of a theme around support at this time, because that's what 3s really connect to. It could be a time of community growth. You could be, really focused on your team, your community, your network. Okay, let's see. But what was interesting, Taurus, when I was shuffling this deck and there was shenanigans and it went everywhere, what I was channeling at the bottom of the deck was confusion. So it shows lots of question marks. And behind that was a best friend card, and it shows, like a necklace of a best friend. It's a love heart, but it's in 2. Now, normally it's just such a positive card, but I was drawn to the fact there was a heart and it was separated, right? So I don't know if you're in separation from someone who you really care about. Now, best friend doesn't have to mean you're just best friends. It could be your significant other, right? But place it where it fits. I don't know if there has been confusion, because when I reshuffled the deck, because I clearly had to start over, then I get the unity card and I'm feeling 3 again, right? Which was, you can see 3, unity. And that was the numbers, like it was 3 that was showing in that bonus reading. So if there is any confusion or challenges or issues that you're facing in a friendship or in a relationship, or maybe it's overall, maybe you're coming into the energy of unity and harmony, that dynamic in relationships. So it doesn't have to be one particular relationship. It's so bizarre how that just happened. And look at this. Now I'm seeing the love heart back together again. Okay, so the one that I saw with confusion had a love heart in 2 pieces, those necklaces, and the 2 sides of the heart separated, and it was next to the confusion card. And now I've got unity, so the heart back together. So fantastic for coming back into union, harmony. So if you've had a biff with your best friend or a biff with your partner, or there's just been an issue between you, I see differences being resolved. Okay, I see you coming back into unity and harmony. Oh, it's next to confusion. Oh, I swear to God, I know you trust me, Taurus, because you guys have been with me a lot and you know that I've got no reason to make crap up, all right? Like, I'm 100% an authentic reader. That is incredible. Like, there it is. Let me show you. Can you see that? So you've got the heart separated, a sense of confusion, but then coming back into harmony and unity again. Wow. All right, Taurus. Already this is shaping up to be another powerful reading like the one I just did. So let's see what's going to come through. Now, if you don't know, I'm a Taurus sun. Now, Taurus, don't forget to watch your sun, your moon, and your rising. You might find that one week, one particular placement will resonate more than the other, and that's okay. Oh, my goodness, those cards have come out together. Holy guacamole. Now, I could put them back because that's too many cards, or I can go with my intuition, which says there's a story. And that's interesting because the Weight card was behind the best friend card, right? So even though you've just seen me shuffle, they've all come out together. And look at this, the heart. The heart back together again, your heart reunited. Amazing. So maybe there's been a waiting period or a delay or confusion. There could have been something about timing or waiting. I don't know, but it just feels you're coming into harmony and union. I can't say it enough here, Taurus. There is a story there. Okay, let's move on to the next oracle. Celebrate differences. I mean, that's what unity does, right? United front. Like embracing, you know, people around you, relationships around you. You don't always have to be on the same page or think the same, but you can celebrate the differences in one another. That is the energy I'm feeling. And it's next to higher ground. So whether or not you're both getting to higher ground in a situation. I like the energy. Okay, let's see. Taurus Collective. Got a card stuck to me and it says bountiful harvest. Beautiful. Okay. Bottom of the deck, heighten your vitality. I can tell you right now, this is a focus for me and I'm a Taurus. Are you doing the same? This week I have shifted my routine, my nighttime routine. Coming home from work, before I even do anything, putting my gym gear on and going with my daughter to the gym. And I don't normally train at night. But I'm trying to shift my routine and my way of life. And so I come back, I've food prepped all my food. So I've got a healthy meal that I can put together on a plate within 20 minutes. I then have a shower, pamper myself, wash the day off, and I've been in bed by 9 p.m. asleep every night. And my vitality 3 days in is already elevating. This morning I went for a run and it's the best run I've had and I don't know how long. And I've only just... like we're 3 days in here, Taurus. So, you know, it can be really small steps like shifting your morning routine, your afternoon routine, making room for self-love, pampering, exercise, good food, sleep, all of those things. So basic. Water, okay, because that's normally one of my challenges. And I've upped my water as well. So my hydration is more on point. So yeah, I really encourage the Taurus Collective to take some very small, it can be small positive steps, but it really does work on improving not just your vitality, but it raises your vibration. Okay, so you're coming into the energy of some sort of harvest here. Could be just reaping the harvest of the changes you've made or the things that you're doing. Look at this, shift your energy, heighten your vitality. I've already got the memo and it's funny, I got it during the new moon in Cancer. Something shifted in me. I can't tell you. It was like I just don't feel the same person anymore. I'd love to know in the comments if any of you have gone through some sort of shift. I have absolutely shifted. If not, maybe you're getting a bit of a reminder here, Taurus, to prioritize your own healing, your vessel. We are spiritual beings living an earthly life, but we need to take care of the body, okay? Our carrier, because it carries our soul and it's so important that we show it love. All right, let's see, Taurus. Renewal of peace. This is me, I'm sleeping like a baby. Okay, so, all right, what else? Taurus. Bottom of the deck, wisdom, that feels very Hierophant. And it's next to Fire Horse breakthrough. Okay, so you might be getting a bit of a breakthrough at the moment. Maybe you're coming out of a confused period or a confusion in a relationship. There could be a breakthrough in a situation. Now, this card, breakthrough, really does remind me of the Fire Horse energy of this year. We're in the year of the Fire Horse. But there could be some sort of penny drop moment with the wisdom card. Maybe someone's sharing their wisdom and it's creating a breakthrough in your life here, Taurus, or you're being that for another. Let's see, Taurus. Taurus. We have a flipper and it's emerging and I can see it's next to gratitude, which is another super high vibration here. Do you have a gratitude, meditation? Do you, like me, like I wake up in the morning and the first thing I do is a gratitude prayer and I go through every single thing in my life I'm grateful for. Perhaps some of you do the same. You might be elevating your vibration through gratitude and appreciation, but I do feel something is emerging. Let's see, Taurus. And now we have leadership. So are you bossing up, taking the lead in some area of your life here? I know I am in my life. can connect to leadership, discipline, stepping into your power. You know, I'm seeing the stormy seas and then the lighthouse. Now we are the Hierophant. You could equally be a source of support to a friend perhaps, or someone in your life. You might be the lighthouse for someone else. Take it how it resonates here, or someone could be being that for you. But I definitely do feel that there is still some challenges. I'm seeing the stormy seas and then the lighthouse to give you a safe harbor. Okay, let's see. For safe landing, I'm hearing. Okay, now we've got success. Beautiful. So you've got bountiful harvest and success. Both very high vibrations here, Taurus. Some of you could be climbing the ladder. Okay, you can see the staircase here. Same, Taurus. But there is this feeling of elevation, whether it's a spiritual climb, a spiritual elevation here, Taurus, or it could be in your work. I mean, we've got leadership and success, so both fantastic omens for you. Let's see. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Wands. Oh, Ace of Cups. Judgment. Oh, my God. There's a story. I'm going to have to create a soundtrack, right? Because it really does tie together. Now, Eight of Wands, I did say you might start to feel the energy pick up as we come out of the retrogrades. I picked this deck for a reason. I rarely use it. And whilst the Eight of Wands does show, you know, differently, the illustration is quite different depending on the tarot deck. But here I connect to the energy of a reboot. So whether or not you're feeling like you're getting a system reboot or you're checking yourself in for an upgrade here, but this is around the heart chakra. Okay, so I almost feel like a second chance energy because, and it could be towards your own healing. I mean, Chiron has entered a sign here. Let's just focus. I'm going to come back to this. I want to focus on this first. Eight of Wands, and I'm going to shuffle, by the way. Eight of Wands, Ace of Cups, Judgment, Star. Huge energies. There's an awakening of the heart chakra, a system reboot, and it's on someone's heart. Taurus, I think it's you. I feel like there is this upgrade energy that's coming through that I've never really said in a reading before. Could be a spiritual awakening with the Judgment, Ace of Cups, but it feels like your heart is waking up. And, you know, it does feel like you're coming into this energy of profound healing. And a shift in how you feel, Taurus. And that's what I was trying to get across to you guys. Like, I can't explain it, but in the last 3 days, it's like something shifted in me and I just feel so different. And it's positive. I'm wondering if you are starting to feel this energy as well here, Taurus. If not, this is what could be coming into the collective very soon. The opportunity for divine healing, a reboot, a system upgrade. Yeah, and it does feel, a lot of you, there is this activation around the heart. Now, it's interesting because I'm seeing the King of Cups, which is a masculine water sign. Doesn't mean they're a water sign, but it's someone in their heart chakra. But there has been this devil energy and Five of Pentacles. So, you know, the Five of Pentacles can be a soul that's suffering, whether that be in the material realm, like they're not doing too well. It can be hardship, but it can be a feeling of loneliness. You know, the devil energy can be feeling not good enough, not feeling that you have what you need in this lifetime. You know, it is for me like someone's not been in a good place. Devil and the Five of Pentacles. Now, it could be this King of Cups that could be referencing you. Now, there could be a reconciliation, just saying. Because Judgment can indicate that. We did have that weird connection of cards with the best friends, you know, the broken heart and the heart being reunited. So now it doesn't have to mean it's a romantic connection here, Taurus. Like it could be it could be a best friend. It could be a family member. You might know here, Taurus. Or it could just reference you. But there has been a period of not doing so well, but someone's connecting with their heart chakra, and it does feel like there is this opportunity for a second chance at life, or perhaps the second chance at a relationship here, Taurus, of some kind. Let's see, Taurus. Pull the first 3 cards. Taurus. Okay, I've got a card stuck to me, and it's you, Taurus. How beautiful. Isn't this deck stunning? Absolutely stunning. Look at the number, Taurus. What is it? It's a 3. I feel like that's our number right now. Goosebumps. Can you see it? Wow. What is going on? This is crazy. 3 of Cups. It's a time of unity here, Taurus. 3, unity. Love. Harmonious relationships. Connection. Also, you might be really creative at this time. You know, like, oh, I'm loving this energy here, Taurus. I do see a person looking in, though. The Page of Swords is looking at the 3 of Cups, so I don't know. I mean, the Page of Swords can be a person who you might not be in communication with, okay, because it's that sideline energy, someone that's watching the 3 of Cups. So there could be someone looking at your life here, Taurus, and I don't know what they're thinking or feeling, but we're going to keep pulling cards and see what else comes out. Let's see. Could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. What else? I have a very interesting energy, very vital. The Knight of Wands is vitality. Someone feeling a bit frisky, someone with passion, drive. I mean, this is a motivated person or a motivated energy. So you could be coming into that. Note 3 being creation and the Empress being creation, and the Knight of Wands. Definitely I feel a strong sacral activation as well. You might be feeling really passionate, excited, motivated, creative at this time. Now, I can see that this person's making a beeline for the Empress, so I have to call that out. There could be a person here, Taurus. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. They could have you in their sights here, but let's keep going. Taurus. 2 of Swords, Moon and Libra. Now, I did say with that Page of Swords looking in, there could be someone that you're not in communication, retrograde. I can't wait till it goes. So not articulate right now, Taurus. Don't laugh. 2 of Swords is Moon and Libra, and it's quite a quiet energy. You might be quite contemplative at this time. Interesting. You might be thinking about a decision here, Taurus, or there could be someone thinking about you. You might be conflicted. There could be a stalemate situation or block communication or a lack of clarity. No, 3 of Cups can talk about getting together. Knight of Wands. So there could be a reunion, could be with the fire sign, doesn't have to be. But it is like referencing that Taurus is having a good time. Now, you might be prioritizing friendships and relationships, and there could be some social events and gatherings coming up. If you're single, Taurus, yeah, I do feel this Knight of Wands could be a person that could be interested. Let's get the middle row. Taurus. Taurus. The only thing with this deck is so large, it's hard to shuffle. Okay. Ooh, beautiful. Oh, 10 of Wands, bottom of the deck, but you've got it with the healing energy or the divine healing energy of the star. I have to cover the boobies or I'll get in trouble with the YouTube police. This is major for Aquarius. Now, we do have the full moon in Aquarius coming up over the period of this reading, okay? So that could be referencing that. It is a time of divine healing here, Taurus. I feel like there's this aspect around us having to shift our vibration and heighten our vitality through healing. You know, so for some of you, it could be a spiritual cleanse and it could be all of the above. So you could be really making some positive changes that are bringing you into this energy of healing. Now, obviously, the star can connect to wishes being fulfilled in our life as well, significant ones, dreams being realized. Let's get the heartbeat of Taurus's reading today. Wow, big energies. We've got the Hermit, Virgo energy, number 9. Some of my Tauruses are single as a Pringle. Okay, some of you have chosen solitary paths. I'm not saying that you've been in Hermit energy long term. It could be that there's just been a period of choosing isolation or, and when I say isolation, I don't mean retreating from the world in its entirety, but just choosing a period of, perhaps being single here, Taurus. You're shining the light on the star. Now, the Hermit is also a wise sage. Remember the lighthouse reference? Shining the light. I really think you're either giving wisdom to someone else, or you could be in receipt of it here, Taurus, and it could be part of your healing journey. Also, I'm feeling this connection to your higher self as well, guiding you in this lifetime. Now, the star is North Node activation too as well. So I am feeling that you might be thinking about something here connected to your North Node. So it could be a goal, dream, or desire that you have here, Taurus. You might be getting really clear about it. Let's see, Taurus. Wow, Seven of Pentacles, Earth Angel energy for me in this particular deck. I always feel that. Taurus, I do believe you are Earth Angel. Yeah, and you know, when I see this, I really feel like you're really connected to nature. A lot of you love gardening. I can see a lot of animal lovers as well in the collective. Look at this person's heart. Taurus, you're so pure of heart. And I really feel this emphasis on your heart at this time. So, that's probably where a lot of this healing energy is connecting to, heart chakra. So I feel a lot of you could have gone through some difficult times or a period of heartbreak. Even the Ten of Wands is a difficult road, but it's almost over. So this can be the end of a 10-year cycle here, Taurus, or, you know, a challenging period. And I feel like you learned a lot of lessons, the Hangman, and your perspective is shifting here, Taurus. And perhaps even how you viewed that journey. It's like, yeah, that was tough going, but I've grown as a soul. You know, I've learned a lot of lessons. I know the Hermit, right? Like I have so much wisdom. We're connecting to the energy of wisdom. So that long, hard road created where you're at this point, Taurus. And it is beautiful with the Hermit energy. Let's get the last three. You know, that star is feeling very much renewal of peace. Even the Two of Swords, which can sometimes in its shadow be a conflicted mindset, but I'm really leaning to serenity. Like leaning into solitude and quietness and stillness. And I can definitely relate to that here, Taurus. Oh, Two of Cups, soulmate. Now I have got the King of Wands. Now I wonder if this is this Knight of Wands. Oh, and with the Judgment and the Justice and the Hierophant. Let's pull the cards. Taurus, your reading is fantastic. Now we've got Four of Swords, another aspect of healing here, Taurus. It feels like that's your focus right now. So for example, Four of Swords is a person perhaps who's getting more sleep or feeling more rested or needing more sleep to feel more rested. So wherever you're at in that, okay, I'm on this improvement journey where I'm definitely sleeping better and making much more positive decisions for my health and well-being and vitality. So Taurus, make time for healing, make time for rest and recovery. Oh, I'm feeling this hibernation energy. So I know a lot of you are in the summer because you're in the northern hemisphere, we're in the winter. So I guess I am embracing this energy, but a lot of you may, I don't know if you are, so tell me in the comments. And if so, what's created it? What's created this need for solitude, peace, serenity, and quiet time I'm feeling? Okay, two more for Taurus. Knight of Swords. Now that could be connected to that Page of Swords that I saw here, Taurus. So I've got a Knight of Wands and a Knight of Swords. So this is air and I've got fire. Now we have got two Knights and two Swords. Now there was a third party sort of scenario showing in that bonus reading. So I could be connecting to that again. You could have a decision between two ways forward, two decisions, two people. You'll know. Because you've got two Knights, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. And you've got a person contemplating the two. And then you've got a Two of Cups on the bottom. Okay, so I do feel a lot of you, there's decisions and choices around potentially suitors, people, relationships, or paths that you want to take or action, Knights of action. Let's get one more, please, for Taurus. King of Pentacles. Now, this is beautiful. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Now, this is the king of money, the king of wealth. This could definitely be you, Taurus, and you could still be showing up as the Empress. So remember, we have divine masculine and divine feminine. So this could represent Taurus being very focused on their home, their family. They're in that nurturing energy, that divine feminine energy, but also they're very, very in control of their home, their family, their assets, their money, their career. You can blend both worlds here, Taurus. But equally, this could be two people, right? You could be showing up as the Empress today, and you might have a few options here because I've got 2 Knights and I've got a King of Pentacles. Could be a difference in age here or maturity, just saying. And then I've got the 2 of Cups, but it is next to that King of Pentacles. So for some of you, there could be a choice around a fire sign, an air sign, and earth. They're the ones that are showing up the most strongly for me today. Now, 2 of Cups is soulmate energy, whether that's soulmate friendships, soulmate family connections, or romantic love. You're going to know which way this is leaning here today, but love is showing up as a theme for Taurus. Now, the King of Wands, next to Judgment, you know, if this is not a person where there could be the chance to reawaken the connection, or, you know, it can talk about a rebirth or second chance. You'll know if that's relevant. If not, the King of Wands could be when you're stepping into your power and making a big decision or a judgment call. And perhaps you've been pondering it in this contemplative 2 of Swords, 4 of Swords, Hermit energy. So perhaps you are ready to make that big life decision. Now, it is next to Justice, Libra energy, and then we've got Taurus energy. So Libra and a Taurus could also be significant, but the Sun. And look at that, you've got 7 of Cups. So there could be options in love or just a time of possibility around you here, Taurus. And I'm not trying to confuse you, but there's a lot of synchronicity in the reading today. But let's just focus on the main spread. I feel that a lot of Tauruses are prioritizing themselves at this time. Empress, 2 of Swords, Star, Hermit, 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, perhaps. Now, it's almost a contemplative energy. Even 7 of Pentacles is a pause. You know, they're pausing to reflect on the beauty they've created in their life. And they're in that vibration of gratitude. So I'm feeling a lot of Tauruses are in this state right now. But then you've got these 2 Knights. So either you're considering some action or decisions, or there could be people taking action towards you, and you'll know how that is manifesting in your life here, Taurus, and it could definitely be around love. And then this King of Pentacles, you know, I definitely feel in terms of money, career, and business. This is the King of money, the King of wealth, the King of security. So that might be your focus. Your focus might be on the material world as well here, Taurus, and growing and creating that growth within it. But either way, in the heart of the reading, you've got the Hermit. So it is a time of introspection and reflection and connecting with your own higher self, your own spiritual wisdom, your own inner guide. Some of you could be life path 9s, life path 7s, which is quite a solitary spiritual number. Life path 7, for example, I am. But yeah, what a lovely reading here, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed it, and if it doesn't resonate, because it seems quite specific, remember these are general readings. Come back, I do them every 2 weeks, and you might find that it will resonate next time, or perhaps your rising or your moon will this week. God bless, love and light. Bye, Taurus.